All right, so let's talk about the setup. Let me get you caught up with the meteorology of what's going to be happening Friday into Friday night. The first snowstorm of the season, really widespread from the Sierra Nevada to the Rockies, Denver, up into Iowa, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. On the other side of that, it's going to be humid. Yes, humid, and we actually could get close to a record for how high the dew points will be. The highest the dew points ever gotten in our area during December is 66, and we think we'll be pretty close. This is going to be a late summer, early fall type of humidity. You notice a strong southerly wind ahead of this cold front, and notice the temperature contrast there. Here's what I think tonight we can tell you with confidence is that the area shaded in yellow from western Ohio down into the deep south, some storms are possible. The area shaded in orange, encompassing all of our area down in the West Tennessee, Northwest Mississippi, and eastern Arkansas, severe storms are possible with all modes of severe weather: hail, damaging wind, and tornadoes. Notice this black dashed line right here. That's called a trough, which is ahead of the cold front. Should we get storms that form on that and not the cold front, that could enhance the threat for severe weather. That's number one. Jen, we're starting to get some showers that are forming, but we still have that atmospheric cap that we've been talking about, preventing things from getting too far out of hand, at least for right now, but that will go away in the hours to come. The sun has set, but look at the currents. 69 degrees in Paducah with a dew point of 63. Both are highly unusual for the time of year. The forecast remains on track. We have a rare level 4 risk for severe weather in effect in the red, essentially for the entire area. The last times we have had this include the night of the Brookport tornado and also the Perryville, Missouri EF4 tornado in 2017. So historically, the most recent times we've been under this level of threat, it has produced, unfortunately, some significant severe weather. The timing for all of this is through 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. We're expecting not one, not two, maybe even up to 3 or several rounds of storms through the night. Tornadoes and damaging wind are our main concern. There even can be a strong tornado somewhere in our area. Every county, state, locale, if you're watching this, you're included. The tornado watch goes through 11 p.m. right now, but we do expect it will be extended once we get later into the evening. Here's the loop of the radar over the past hour. Some showers trying to form, but again, there's that figurative lid protecting us for right now. It's not going to protect us all night. It's starting to erode, and this is the area to our south. We're starting to see storms that form. You see some lightning here outside of Little Rock. The radar is going to light up in the hours to come, and these storms will rapidly move off to the northeast, possibly producing tornadoes and damaging winds. We'll be here all night to keep you safe. But for right now, Local 6. All right, everything remains on track with the forecast tonight. If you're just joining us or you haven't been informed yet so far this afternoon, much of the area is under a rare level 4 risk for severe weather. We refer to that as the moderate category. That's everywhere shaded in red. Some historical context for you real quick regarding this high of a threat. Recent times we've been under a moderate level 4 risk. The Brookport tornado, that was an outbreak of severe weather November 17th, 2013. The Perryville deadly EF4 tornado, February 28th of 2017. Was one of our more recent moderate risk events. Temperatures out there right now are conducive for severe weather at 73 Union City, 76 in Dyersburg, 72 right now in Murray. We're close to record highs at virtually all locations. 66 now in Metropolis, 66 now as well in Marion. But the main reason, despite the cloud cover, because I know there might be at least some of you who are saying it was cloudy most of the afternoon, not all, most. Where'd the instability come from? It's this. The dew points are close to historical highs for both the winter and December. Dew points are in the upper half of the 60s. It feels humid. Check out the boot heel. 68 is the dew point in Sykeston. That is what's typical in August, not 2 weeks before Christmas. That's the main reason we have this. Every county in our area is under a tornado watch. Remember, that means that conditions are favorable for tornadoes. A couple of things I want to point out to you. Know your county. I know to some of you this might seem trivial, but it is very important. We cover a large area. It's very possible that Trent and I tonight could be covering multiple tornadoes at one time. Know what county you live in, what part of the county, because these are going to be moving very fast, and the warnings will be probably coming out very fast as well. A couple of other things to bring to your attention. Know your tornado terminology. Not saying this to scare anybody. We have to face this fact, make sure we're prepared for this tonight. Currently, we're right here. We have a tornado watch. That means be prepared. Conditions are favorable for tornadoes. We will get tornado warnings in parts of the area tonight. That is meaning that there is either a tornado on the ground, has been seen by somebody, or is radar indicated. We're going to hope we don't get to the highest threshold of this. Some of you might not know this exists. It's pretty rare. A tornado emergency. Essentially, that means a large, violent, catastrophic tornado is on the ground doing damage at said moment in time. If we see that tonight, that's what that means. We're going to hope we don't see that at all. A quick reminder for you. If you live in a mobile home, a manufactured home, hopefully by now you've located somewhere that you can get to ahead of time, so you're not waiting and trying to scramble in 5 or 10 minutes to get somewhere of a better shelter. Remember, interior room for most of us is going to be the place to go. Radars right now, we do have some showers and storms that are trying to form. They're moving real fast to the northeast. You see that there over I-57, but the cap is in place. Think of it like a lid over a boiling pot of water. It's preventing things from getting out of hand just yet. A couple of showers here in northern Graves, a decent one in southern Graves, but it's this area across mid-Arkansas and West Tennessee. We expect the radars to continue to fill in with storms and will rapidly track off to the northeast over the next few hours. New tonight, we expect there to be multiple rounds of storms from now through about 4 a.m. tomorrow. So we cannot sound the all clear until about 4 a.m. tomorrow. Here's 5. Notice those showers by 6. Small chance we could have a severe storm. Here's 7, but it's really 8 o'clock. We talked about this on our Facebook Live. If there's a line in the sand to draw here, it's after 8. Things probably will start getting pretty active. By 9, 9:30, 10. Any of these cells could not only produce damaging winds, very heavy rain, but a tornado and even a strong tornado because of the high amount of wind energy that is in the atmosphere. Notice there's a big cluster of storms. It is very possible Trent and I will be on here covering multiple warnings at the same time later tonight. 11, 12, that first round moves out. Then we could have another round with the cold front come in the middle of the night. Here's 2 a.m., 3 o'clock tomorrow morning. Anywhere in here could be damaging winds or tornado, although the highest tornado risk will probably be ahead of this. Then by 5 to 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, we could sound the all clear. We're going to go through much more detail for you. We'll be through here. We'll be here for you all night. We'll get you another update coming up at the end of the newscast. That this is a violent tornado. When we look and see how high the debris is being lofted, we can correlate that with the strength of the vortex. Right now, we've got a whole bunch of technology off the camera. You see here, thanks Mark, our great director, helping us out here. What you're looking at here is this storm three-dimensionally. The colors are the reflectivity. Just looking in the environment ahead of this storm, there's no reason to believe that this will not be able to be on the ground for minutes. This could even be on the ground for over an hour. In fact, a garage, park your cars in the garage in the Mayfield area, Western Graves, and just outside of Clinton. Again, there will be rain first, then if you're on the north side, as Trent has said, hail, and then the tornado on the southern side. We've had debris with this thing that has been lofted above 25,000 feet in the atmosphere. At the current moment, Union City, to be crystal clear, there is no threat. Woodland Mills. If you are in Woodland Mills right now, you need to be sheltered. Cover your head in your bathtub, put pillows over your head. This is the tornado going across over the Kentucky-Tennessee border. Mayfield, it's coming for you in that area.
Oh my goodness.
Casey, Kentucky. I mean, remember, this is delayed, what, about maybe 2 minutes?
Yeah.
So really, Casey, this is on top of you. There is a violent tornado wreaking havoc right now in Casey, Kentucky. This is showing behind Casey, but that is an ugly radar return. I mean, it does not get, we've been telling you now, there are no more words that we can tell you. This is the highest end of highest end tornado. Get really heavy snow. Generally, this is found in the upper Midwest and in New England with nor'easters. You can get lightning with snow. So see now to Sykeston, out towards Fredericktown, and we've got about probably 1 to 3 more hours of snow, and all high today was 1 in Rapid City. 70s in the deep south. You throw a bunch of Gulf moisture over some cold air to the north, They clash right over us. That's how you get an ice storm. A lot of people message and call. They got doctor's appointments. You're going to work in the morning. There will be a glaze in the morning, but things won't be too bad. About this the past few days, there is a big plume of dust trailing across the Atlantic Ocean. That's what you're looking at here in the atmosphere. You can clearly see these blotches of white in California and along the West Coast. Those are the actual wildfires burning you can see from space. And the jet stream is blowing from northwest to southeast across the country, and that's picking up all that dust